guys, I'm here with my April setup video for this month, and can I just say that this year needs to slow down. I swear, it just seems like everything is moving way too fast. Anyways, the animal for this month is Ratatoskr, and again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but he is a squirrel who makes his home in Yggdrasil, the world tree. He's often called a tale bearer, or just a gossip, and Ratatoskr passes time by conveying the observations from the eagle and Yggdrasil's uppermost branches down to the dragon, Nidhogr, who continually gnaws on its roots. Ratatoskr is also known to bring tales from the dragon back to the eagle above in an attempt to sow discord between them. So basically, Ratatoskr is a little troublemaker who loves spilling the tea and trying to start shit, and we are here for it. And I think I might actually switch these months around when I put together the whole year of these, because this one definitely screams fall, and I didn't think about that when I was assigning each animal to each month at the beginning of the year. And so here I have my cover page, which definitely looks like it should be in autumn, but there's no fixing it right now. And I am sorry if some of this is out of frame. I was fighting with my sister's cat, Oreo, for most of this video because he just really wanted to sit in my lap. And that means I had to move back from the desk to make room for him. So some of it might be a little wonky, but I still hope you enjoy the video. And then next is my calendar page, which has not changed from last month. These boxes are 6 spaces wide by 7 spaces high because there are only 5 rows in this calendar, and I'm using my Crayola Super Tips for both of these brown colors because that is what I have available to me, and I really do think they do a great job. I have the 100 set of them, and it has a huge color range, so I can almost always find what I'm looking for. The only advice I can give is to color swatch. I've marked every marker with a code that matches a color swatch I have in the back of this notebook, so I can always find what I'm looking for, but the only downside to these is that the cap almost never matches the marker color, so you just gotta be aware of that, but still a great value if you're just getting into bullet journaling. Now I'm changing up my month in review page because this is a page that is always going to evolve to fit my needs. So I've decided that I wanted a separate space to track when and how I'm waking up versus when and how I'm falling asleep. Because I've noticed that some nights it's almost impossible for me to fall asleep, and then some mornings it's almost impossible for me to wake up at a decent time. And I don't know if these have a pattern, so I want to track them separately to try and see if there is a pattern and if there's some correlation between the two. And I didn't have enough space to track both of these in my sleep column that I had before. So I had to separate it. And since I'm now doing both, it makes sense to set up this spread so that it goes from the beginning of my day to the end of it. So I have a spot to keep track of my morning, then the list of actions that I want to be aware of. I have a more in-depth discussion of how exactly this helps me manage my depression in my March setup video if you're interested in hearing about that. And then the next section is for my mood, and then another section for my nighttime routine, and then a section to make note of how I slept. The next thing I do is highlight my weekends. I do wish I had just outlined the weekends here in a black pen because I don't really like the look of the weekends highlighted in marker like this, but I don't have a brown pen that is this color, so I thought that might be a good substitute, but I do kind of just wish I'd outlined it in black instead. And then the last thing I do for this spread is to highlight the 3 actions that I want to work on making into habits. And then once I do my header, this page is done. Now, because I had to make a separate section for my morning and my month in review page, I didn't have enough room to put my exercise column on that month. So I made a separate health spread for this month, and hopefully this will encourage me to go and use my gym membership instead of just doing my strength exercises at night. So I have more room to like have what I did at the gym versus what I did for my night strength exercises. And since I had this blank page in this spread, I decided to put a memories page where I can make a quick note of the social activities that I've been doing this month here in the beginning instead of putting it at the end like I normally do. And then last of all, I have my weeklies. This layout really works for me, so I don't see myself changing it anytime soon. I have one column for each day that is 8 squares wide, and then the weekdays are 22 squares long, where the weekends are 16 squares long, so I can fit one on top of the other. And then I have space at the bottom here for a gratitude log, a running task list, and a space to put my main focus for the week. I'm using these stickers on my sticker sheets as the headings for each of these weekdays, and then I'm writing the numbers on them. My Etsy has this sticker sheet as a downloadable that you can buy and print yourself, and it is not numbered. So you can use it for any month that you want, which is like really convenient, especially since this one looks more like it should be a fall month instead of something in the spring. So here's the final flip through. Let me know what you guys think. I love hearing feedback, and I would love to hear what your April theme was or things that you took from this video that you might use. So my next video is probably going to be a speed drop video where I'm gonna do a voiceover for all of the artworks from this Nordic theme so far. So this is the 4th month, so there's 4 different artworks that I'm going to talk about in that speed draw video. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep an eye out for it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Good luck with your bullet journal setups, and I hope you stay creative. Bye!